Hari Om Swamiji, you're on mute. You are muted. You have to unmute.
Okay. So, good evening to all of you, and good morning to America, to Julie. So, I'm sorry for a little late, 4 or 5 minutes. So, we shall start. Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Satchidanandamurtaye Nisprapanchaya Santaya Niralambaya Tejase Om Gangurubhyo Namaha Om Ganganapataye Namaha Om Aim Sarasataye Namaha Om Klim Kalikaye Namaha Om Klim Bhadrakalye Namaha Om Nandurgaye Namaha Om Hrim Namah Shivaya Hari Om Sankaram Sankaracharyam Keshavam Vadarayanam Sutrabhasakritau Vande Bhagavanto Punaha Punaha Ishvara Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vimavad Vyapta Dehaya Siddhachina Murtaye Namaha Om Shanti 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 Om Aghoribhyo Ghora Ghora Tarebhya Sarvebhyo Sarve Sarvebhyo Namo Rudra Rupebhya Harihi Om Aghorebhya Ghora Ghora Tarebhya Sarvebhya Sarve Sarvebhyo Name Namo Astro Rudra Rupebhya. So today we are studying the Tantra Shastra. So the Guru of Aghor, Ghora Ghora Tarevya Sarve Sarvebhya Name Namaste Astu Rudra Rupebhya. The highest form of Lord Shiva as a Rudra. Rudra, the form of a liberation. In negative form of a we call destructions. Rudra. The highest form of Lord Shiva to liberate all in the form of a Rudra. And that is also form of a pralaya, destructions. And Lord Shiva also. And you can see that according to higher understanding of the Tantra Shastra and all kind of Shastra coming from the Lord Shiva. And that is coming from the Sadasiva. So therefore, Aghorebhya. So Lord Shiva is the master of all kind of mystic science, all kind of secret science, and is the guru of all Aghor science. When studying tantric practice, Aghori, Aghor Vidyas. So this special mantra in a Rudri part we used to study. Aghorebhya Ghor Ghor Tarebhya Sarvebhya Sarve Sarvebhyo Namaste Astu Rudra Rupebhya. And he the God, he the Mahadev among the all gods, and he the highest, and who never was born, and never will die, and that is the Lord Shiva, and who know the all science, all the secret science. So today the chapter for the secret science of Tantra, among the all science, and without, and if you understand a little bit clearly, among the all gods, there are 33 million God and goddess. There is no God can give you the final liberations. No gods except the grace of Lord Shiva. And same time, the grace of Guru is very important to have the grace of Lord Shiva as well. So two things to remember. Grace of Guru help you in order to have grace of Lord Shiva. And there are two things. And without grace of Guru also, you are not going to have grace of Parasakti. And another way, without grace of Parasakti, there is no grace of Lord Shiva. And without grace of Lord Shiva, there is no one can attain the final liberations. So this is the according to Saivism. Because only God, who never was born, he never can die. So Lord Shiva, the eternal. And among the all God and Goddess, according to our the Puranas or epics or cultures, whatever you say, that 33 million God and Goddess, they was born and died. They create and destructions. But only the God, Lord Shiva, he have no father, he have no mother, and he ever eternal, and which is today unknown to all. And those who known, and they known. So therefore, and without grace of the Lord Shiva, and we can't know his divine consciousness. So therefore, is very important. Three things to remember. Guru and the God. And we say that Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. So Guru means here, you have to see. Guru represents as a personification of Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva, and the form of Brahman. So that means, is Brahman exist? If you say that Brahman is all, is exist with everywhere and with all beings and everywhere. So why not in the Guru, the Brahman? So similarly, you have to see the Brahman, the Shiva, the Brahma, Vishnu within the Guru, and through that consciousness, and you're going to experience your own state of the consciousness. And similarly, and once you recognize yourself, only you can enter in the kingdom of a Shiva Tattva. And Shiva Tattva, that need. And we sometimes say doing tapasya, thousand years, million years. One may achieve the heaven. One may achieve. Even you can be young all the time, but there is no proper final liberations. There is no final liberations except the grace of Lord Shiva. There is many kind of science, many kind of vidyas, all kind of scripture knowledge. Even you can get Riddhi and Siddhis. You can get all supernatural powers as well. But without grace of Lord Shiva, this supernatural power also is not going to work out. It's not going to work out for nothing. And similarly, and I give one example. The king and the Karna is the great donor. Karna in the Mahabharata, if you have been studying the epics, the mythology of Mahabharata, and Karna, he was blessed by the divine power as well. He have a lot of shaktis and lot of powers. But what happened? He was using that power in wrongly, negatively. So therefore he lost what he have got all the weapons, all blessings from his Guru. He lost all the powers. Even his Guru say that. His Guru say that you may obtain all power from me, but your power not will be work out when you need it in the right time. You lose all the powers. So he got all the blessings, he got all educations from his Guru, but finally he could not use that education positively, properly, and he ignored. He have ignored all kind of guidelines of his Guru and the master. So finally, he lost all the knowledge what he have obtained from his Guru. So we can say that you may obtain all kind of knowledge from your Guru in materially, but still you need his grace. And without the grace of the Guru, no knowledge can actually work out in the right time for you. So never be egoistic. Never pretend your ego and never say that you know everything. But whatever, if you think you know everything, it takes 1 minute, 1 second, and you can lost all the knowledge. You can lost all knowledge, and that is cause of your death, and then you are enter into again the samsara of sufferings and miseries. So therefore, and you must remember always, and that I remind again and again every of my lectures, grace of Guru is very, very important. Today we are living the 21st centuries, and we try to get a lot of informations from the digital world, either computers or the books or digital, many things. We get a lot of information about knowledge. You think knowledge is called informative knowledge. It does not work out for nothing. Rather it takes to the ignorance. Rather it takes to the avidya. Because there is no input. Input means when you need the right time, nobody can help you. And you can check that. You can check your life. And when you go to the Guru, when you go to Master, and there is input. So therefore, the great saint Kabir, he said that Guru Govinda do khade kakula age paaye balihari Guru apne Govinda diyo bataye. Very interesting sutras. Kabir was a great saint in India. Even he never been school, but his wisdom, his knowledge, his experience today as a syllabus in the PhD. People do master degree and PhD, even get doctorate. Could you imagine that? He never been school in his whole life. But his wisdom, his experience help today. Even today, the syllabus in the college and university in India, and people get master degrees and doctorates. What I mean here? So he said that Guru Govinda do khade kakula ge pai Bali Hari Guru Govinda diyo bataye. So Kavi is a Guru Govinda do khade kakula age pa. It's a Guru and Govinda. Govinda means as a God, Bhagavan. So it's a Guru and Govinda, both standing in front of you. So what you have to do? Whom you are going to do namaskar, procession should be fast. He giving the instructions. It's a Guru Govinda do khade. The Guru and Govinda, the Guru and God, both are standing in front of you. So whom you are going to salute first? Whom you are going to pranam? These are the question marks. But I'll give the answers. But first I want to get answers from all of you. Select Atmanand. Unmute. This is the question mark for all of you.
Yes. Say again the question.
It's a Guru Govinda do khade. So Guru and Govinda, Guru and God both are standing in front of you. So whom you are going to do namaskaram, the pranam, the processions, the salutations?
Guru.
Why so?
Govinda belongs to Vishnu and Guru belongs to Shiva. And if I initiated by that Guru, I'm proposing to that Guru, of course.
All right. So Julie? Julie, can you hear me? Julie? Unmute yourself. Julie, I think she can't hear me. Can you hear the Julie? Unmute yourself.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. I would say the guru, because I feel like if you're serving the guru, that's your path to God, and you're kind of serving God at the same time. I don't know. That would be what my thought.
All right. So now the Sivani Tatiana.
I think also I feel stale to Guru. I don't
Why
know why.
so?
Because I know him. God, I don't know who is that. That way I tell to Guru because I know him. This reason.
Okay, all right. So now the Siva Puja.
Yes, I am saying that first bowing down to Guru, because the Guru is the one who is guiding you towards the God. Could be towards Govinda, any other name, but first bowing down to the Guru.
All right. So your almost all answers are correct. So there, Kabir say that Guru Govinda do khade kakulage pai. So kakulage pai means the Guru Govinda do. This is a very good poet, and you can remember Guru. This is the quotations. Guru Govinda do khade. Do means two. Khade means stand. Guru Govinda do khade kakulage pai. Balihari Gobi. Balihari Guru apne Govinda diyon bataye. So it is, so it means, so at first we have to salutation to master. Correct that, because we have no idea what is God. So Guru only introduced to the God. So therefore, it's very important to salutation to the Guru, because through Guru we can reach to the God only. So therefore we have to pranam to Guru. So through the grace of Guru only can reach to the God, because God generally we don't know. So therefore is very, and most of the time, if we are walking the path of Kabir, the Kabir Panth in India is the special traditions, special traditions. Like you have many traditions in India, and many traditions, and we have yogic tradition, we have like the Nath traditions, all are yogic traditions. We have Tantric tradition, Aghori tradition, we have Vedic traditions. And not only that, in India we have Dvaitavada, Dvaita Dvaita, Vasishtha Dvaita. These are all are Dvaitas. So many traditions in India. We have 6 classical schools in India. So one thing is there. So when people say that I don't need Guru, but I know what is God. So what do you think about it?
It's pretty much the own idea built on the many experience that who says that has built up, and it's most they most don't want the Guru because they want to preserve their ego.
All right. So how can you understand? Okay, that is the now let to end, and after that we have questions. So why I speak today about the importance of the Guru in the path of Tantra Shastras. Today many people practice Tantric yogas or many kind of Tantra Vidyas, but without Guru one should not proceed. And once you get blessings of the Gurus, then naturally he can walk the path of a Tantra Vidya, Tantra Shastras. But question is very simple. But do you really believe in Guru? He can help you to the all the way to find God. This is the questions.
Yes.
Do you believe?
Yeah, for my part, I believe so, yes.
But sometimes we are very much disappointed with the Guru.
Yes, this is, I told you, it's a transition. It's new, and I'm from Europe. And not everybody does what I do. You're right, not everybody's fit for guru.
Right. But here, actually, Atmananda, I try to clarify, Guru is not something only, of course, this kind of tradition, this kind of culture may today is preserved by India only, but it was universal. God, if God is, everybody want to find the God, or everybody want to walk on the spiritual path. Not only Indian people walk on the spiritual path. Everybody walk on the spiritual path. Either you are Christian, either you are Buddhist, Jain, or Shamanism, or Tantric, or Yogic. Doesn't matter what kind of religions you are, or Jewish. Everybody is searching the God, right? And everybody thinks they're spiritual. So spiritual path means everybody searching God. But according to my perspectives, or searching the love, or searching the truth, or the coming out of suffering and miseries, right? These are the terminologies. So as per my understandings, my perspectives, everybody searching either consciously or unconsciously to the God. Maybe they have no idea what is God is. So I can say that the consciousness of Guru is universal, is not only in India. This is my perspectives. So you can't say that I am from the Europe. So I don't have such kind of a consciousness. But Guru, many people understand what is Guru intellectually, but practically they are unable to accept the guidelines of the Guru. When Guru instructed them, when Guru guided them, they completely ignored. So what I mean here, we have to introvert ourselves. If one side, we understand what is Guru intellectually, other side, we say that I don't need Guru and I find the God. And if you find the God, for example, you find the God, you say that I believe the God and God is within me, but why still you have the misery and suffering with you? The question mark is here. Atmanan.
Yeah, this is, you cannot answer this generally because, like you said, everybody is searching for God in their own way, according to their liking and disliking, and also to protect their egos. But for my part, if I speak for my part, I practice searching for God. And so you kind of, you did not ask me to come to you, I came to you. No. And so for me, I cannot speak for other people. Just,
Okay, all right.
yeah.
Thank you, thank you. So now I asked to the Tatiana, Sivani.
Yeah, yes, Swamiji. If I'm looking for God and if I'm realize God inside me and I still have suffering and misery, means is not correct understanding. That is misunderstood. That is means a person not free from ignorance, because I think ignorance is reason for suffering. Or during the practice, as humans, my personally, we are losing that energy, which meditation we can be free from suffering, for example. That time we are closer to God. But in daily life, we losing that. That is how I understand.
Okay, good. And now Julie. Julie, unmute.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I think it's one thing to have the idea of God, but in the practical part of life, you're always talking about trust and surrender. So if you can't trust and surrender practically to a guru, I don't know how you can say you believe in God, but maybe that's why you don't get there.
Okay, thank you. Now, is another one someone here? Yes, still Shiv Puja here. So Shiv Puja, Nanda.
Yes. For everyone, it will be very individual, the idea of guru or the idea of the God, because it is all still an idea. As long as the mind is working, it will be an idea or a concept for us. Some has an idea for the God, whatever religion they follow, and but the guru is also universal, as you say, in the past. Like for example, Jesus. I'm sure he was I think he was a great yogi. He was a guru for many, and like that also other religions. Uh, but that is in the past, and now this age it is a little difficult for Westerners because we don't have that ongoing. So we have lost that, and also like our family, our parents we're not treating them as gurus. Suppose in India it is often seen that a child is having lots of respect and pronouns to their mother and father and never is able to say no. But in the US and the West, Europe, it is very common. So it is different lifestyle as we brought up, that sometimes for some people make it more difficult to completely surrender their lives. Yeah, like that.
All right, so thanks for the everybody. They have their own perspectives. So everyone, again, Julie, please unmute yourself. Sorry, mute yourself so you can listen. So anyway, so thanks for all of you, because it's a platform, international platform. So it's nice to hear each and individual their own perspectives. But as a myself, it's not about perspectives, because I'm a person. Most of the time, I give a kind of understandings, because end of the day, we have to understand properly. So if the guru is universal, and if God is universal, so intellectually we understand, without 100% dedications, either even all scriptures say that without 100% dedication to Ishwar, even to God, even to Guru, there is no way you can find yourself. But still, we don't want to dedicate either Guru or God. But same time, we want to searching ourselves, what kind of avidya we have, and we have to actually work out ourselves. Still, you are walking the path of avidya all the time. That means you are wasting your time every moment by walking the path of spirituality. Intellectually, you understand. Intellectually, you study all scriptures in India. But at the same time, you don't give yourself to surrender and dedications. Right? According to scriptures, you study. You study all scriptures. In India, for example, yoga, Patanjali Yoga Sutras, Isvara Pranidhan, self-surrender. You read it. And without that, there is no foundation. Go to even pratyahar. There is no dhyana. There is no dharana. There is no samadhi. Then how can you are going to attain to know yourself? And same time you are arguing with the masters, with your friends, with the acharyas. I know myself. But so where you know yourself? One side you say that as you are a European, very difficult to surrender to Guru. Even today and now, we lost this culture. It means intellectually you are aware, right? Intellectually you are aware, intellectually you are conscious, but still, and one way, this awareness does not help you. So how? So why walk on the path of spirituality? Why you want to walk path of the God? There is neither surrender to the God, there neither surrender to Guru. Then why waste your time to walk on the spiritual path? This is my questions to you, to all of you. As you are from Russia, from Germany, from America, or from Ukraine. Just tell me, Atmanan, so why waste your time to walk on the path of spirituality? My question. It is my questions.
Yes,
One side intellectually you
I'm
understood
wasting
everything.
my time. I'm wasting my time then the whole day. So I can fit in a guru. It's all about time. Time is limited and then you die. Goodbye. Time well wasted. Say more.
Okay, thank you for anyway. Just my question. It is not. I'm something. It's a question, logical questions to you, to all of you, and Julie from America. Julie.
I would like to think I'm not wasting my time, but we're always faced with the challenge of thinking we know everything and we don't. And so we're human and we make mistakes. I just keep trying. I believe that ultimately it's not a waste of time, but I make mistakes. That's all I can tell you.
Right. Okay. This is just a question mark because they need to give the space to think about it. And now Sivanita Tiana. Julie, mute yourself.
I don't think I waste my time because I put my efforts to practice yoga, and for me it's clear I must practice, and through practice I can achieve something deeply understanding. That I am on this stage now. This is my understanding. Practice, and continue that. And if I feel disappointed, if I feel negativity or something, some destructive energy, that means my mind not clean. I must work more hardly. That's my understanding.
Okay, thank you. Now who else here? Still Sipuja. Sipuja.
Okay, I may be wasting my time. Like Atmanandaji says, yes, I may be wasting my time. Everyone is wasting their time till the moment we will finally expire, like that. But my perspective, I don't think any spiritual effort is a waste of time. However big or small, any spiritual effort is a good cause. So this is not a waste of time. From one perspective, I can say everything is a waste of time, and another perspective that nothing ever will be a waste of time. Nothing. So, like that, yes. And to study with a master, one thing, to become a disciple of a master is another thing. It may not happen for some of us in this particular life. Yeah, like that. So any effort is good. Like that. Any effort is good.
All right. So everybody have their own perspectives, but here we should not speak about others because today these very specific questions to you. Not you should not say everybody waste their time. You should not say that. So I want to clear with this Puja. You have to, because these are specific questions to you. So we are not just as a master I speak differently, but here the specific questions to it. You cannot say that everybody wastes their time. No, that is incorrect for you, Shiv Puja. You simply say that I waste my time. Like Atman say, I waste my time, for example. Like Shivani say that I try my best, I make efforts. So we cannot say that everybody wastes their times on this spiritual path, right? This is a specific question, Shiv Puja.
Swamiji, I did not say that. I said maybe I am completely wasting my time, but then I have said that any effort, big or small, in a spiritual
No.
direction is good cause. It is not a waste.
It's a record. Because this what you see that I am also trying, like generally also many other people also wasting the time as well, like Atmananda says so.
Yeah, I was saying in a sarcastic way, in a funny way, because I could.
What Atmananda say that Shiv Puja, what she say, this is recording. This is not something hiding in the news.
I said it in a sarcastic way because if somebody watching me doing my prayers, I cannot explain to the ordinary people, I cannot explain to you.
What Atmananda I try to correct to Shiva Puja. Shiva Puja say that, of course, I waste the time like everyone else also, something like the word. She say that also everybody wastes their times, right? What she says.
Yeah, but in a form like everybody is doing something.
No, that is okay. So what I try to review, because here I am sitting the platform.
Well,
so even you have the feedbacks, I like to correct the sentence.
Swamiji, I have not meant that everyone is wasting their time. I have meant it from a perspective, yes, it might look like we are doing a nonsense by sitting with our eyes closed. Yes, or doing a prayer. For example, for my family, indeed, it might look like I'm wasting my time. But in my perspective, in my own perspective, any spiritual effort, big or small, like I have said, is a good cause. It is not a waste.
That is nothing to, yeah, that is right. Every spiritual cause you make it is good. But we cannot say that I waste my time like everybody wastes their time as well.
Okay, anyway, Swamiji, this is not what I meant. So, okay, Hari Om.
Okay, Hariam. So now the efforts, what I mean. So according to just I speak intellectually, for everyone this, whoever this platform now. So what I mean, as we are master and a teacher and acharyas, our duty to make aware, make the conscious to audience, to sadhakas, to disciple, to students, or the yogic seekers, or the spiritual seekers. Just to remind them, make them remember all the time. Don't waste your time. The efforts, it has to be very positive. So let's surrender to the God and Gurus and work out to know yourself. So that is our duty. It is the duty, the dharma of the teacher, the master, the acharyas, to make remember, to bring the awareness within the sadhakas. That's what I mean here also. Right? So this is the duty of ours. But anyway, what I mean here is intellectually, we know if without complete surrender, there is no way to achieve, to know ourselves. Either you listen to the God, or listen to the scriptures, or listen to the Guru. Maybe God, He is invisible, but maybe if our complete surrender, so He going to visible within yourself. And if you dedicate to Guru, to surrender Guru, so naturally you are going to awaken such a consciousness within yourself and knowing by yourself. So these two things, as intellectually understand in 25 centuries, and due to our intellect, and there is no way to complete surrender. Not, I'm speaking generally, individually. Many people surrender to God and Gurus as well throughout in past many civilizations, even today and will be tomorrow. So what I mean to you, to stay as a positive and let's surrender to God and Guru to find ourselves. So this is the foundation of your spiritual practice, and that is my duty as a master, as in this platform, to bring the awareness. That what I mean today and now. So that is very important. And when walking in the spiritual path, as I say that already, giving the examples, same time, he lost all his knowledge and wisdoms and cause of his suffering and death because he did not respect the Guru. He did not listen the Guru. He did not obey the Gurus. That was the final. So what I mean, so similarly that in this contrast, so if you walk on the spiritual path, and if you not and make the strong convictions like Vedanta you study, or even study the science of Tantra. So if there is not a proper conviction, proper surrender, proper dedications, in my understanding, my perspectives, you are wasting the time every moment in your life. Even whatever put the efforts in spiritual practice is simply waste your times. There are no results. As a teacher, as a master, to just simply remind you. Like I simply give one examples, very simple. Like somebody giving the milk in the container, and when you receive the container has to be very good. If the hole is the bottom of the container, maybe somebody give the milk the best, but all milk going to falling down. So there is, so you can't keep anything, even good things giving. The master, Guru and God also, the nature giving good things. The master give good things. The God also give things, good things. But it is the waste of your all efforts. So what I mean to you, you have to make such efforts where you can receive the full wisdom, which wisdom can help you, not least to the sufferings, but leads to the salvations, the liberation, the freedom. So therefore, and this is called Atma Chintana, self-analysis. As I say that you meditate, million years meditations, it does not going to help you for the Atma Jnana, Brahma Jnana, to know yourself. But intellectually you are not clear. Not proper understandings. That called Viveka. That what we study in Vedanta. Awakening of the Viveka, that is very important. Otherwise, all your efforts are nothing but misguiding you, so that there is no way you can understand yourself. This is very important things to reminding yourself. So every day make the sankalpa. Make the sankalpa every day. Sankalpa, the convictions. Oh God, let me to surrender you. Oh Guru, let me surrender to you to know myself. That sankalpa, you must recite every day like a mantra, because that is the only way you can go and you can actually walk on this spiritual path. If you understand intellectually, that need to be sort of pranidhan, self-surrender, and that is the only foundations that brings humbleness. Surrender or dedication is not something is objectives. It is something your inner decisions. If you walk on this spiritual path, if you walk on this spiritual path. So therefore is very, today I am speaking not about Tantra, because I try to speak Tantra because we have to speak sometimes the importance of the master, the importance of the Guru, the importance of the God, the importance to know myself. Why are you doing everything? why we are walking ourselves on the spiritual path. The reason we want to find ourselves, we want to find the love, the compassion, the peace of the mind, the happiness, and the freedom. That the all are the skills or the consciousness to develop within, so that we can live the peacefully, moment to moment, in our life of the samsara and the world of the spirituality. So it's not important what you practice. It's not important what kind of intellectual knowledge you have. It's not important how many scriptures you study with many acharyas, with many gurus. It's not important. Important is, do you have the right understanding, walk on the spiritual path? If you understand intellectually, I am walking on the spiritual path, you understand that? Very clear. I am practicing yoga, you understand very clear intellectually, and you do practice. I am practicing meditation, you intellectually understand practicing. I am doing sadhana, you practice and you intellectually understand properly. I am studying with the guru, you are intellectual understanding, practically also do. I am staying in the ashram of guru and master, you understand and you do. And you also do seva and do karma yoga with the master, with the guru in the ashrams or whatever, you understand. But is it, am I surrendered to my guru? Is it I'm surrendered to God? Is it I'm surrendered to Acharya? Is it I'm really listening the scriptures? You can listen 1,000 years your lectures. You can read all the books. Is it I'm really surrendered? Is it I'm really humble? Is it really I'm listening the guidelines of the masters and gurus? That you have to ask yourself the question mark for you today. And you need to think about it. You can study 1,000 scriptures. 1,000 scriptures you can study. All scriptures, Vedanta, Tantra, Yoga, whatever. Whatever you study on the scriptures, this is the words of the rishis, the acharyas, the gurus and masters. Do you really follow? Or only intellectually putting your brain? And you think you know everything. But you must be clear. You can study all kind of scriptures. And you can stay with the masters and gurus. And you can say that I believe God. God is within me. But you have to ask yourself, is it I'm surrendered to the God? Is it am I surrendered to the guru? Is it I'm really doing the seva? Or I'm simply wasting my time? So that you have to check yourself. Ask yourself. Is it I'm really making the right efforts? And you have to ask yourself. These are the question marks today to all of you. Most of the time, we listen 1,000 scriptures, but we never have the self-inquiries. So please, today and tonight, introvert, self-analysis yourself. So in this contest, if not surrendered to Guru or the God, I'm pretty sure 100% there is no way for you. You can find yourself. That what you're looking for it. That what you are searching for it. You are searching for love and compassion, the peace of the mind. That will be not available to you. And you cannot find yourself. That's not possible at all. So therefore, it's very important. Prepare the foundations and make the all efforts and all your practice how to dedicate and surrender to Guru and God. That's the only way you can be humble. That's the only way you can accept. And that's the only way you can understand love nature. That's the only way you can free from all suffering and miseries. And that's the only way you can understand Atmagyan or Brahmagyan. Then only what we are looking for, either arrive in the Brahmaloka or the Atma, Jnana or the Sivaloka or the lokas of the Parasakti, that's possible. So let have the self-inquiry and self-analysis. That is very, very important. And you can check the life of the great saint, sages and yogis. Don't say that I was born in America. I was born in Europe. It is not my culture. Don't say that I was born in India. It is only the culture who believe the Guru. But there is no surrender. 1,000 people born in India. Is it they are the surrender to God and Guru? Answer is not. So, if you're really searching to the God, or if you're really searching for real happiness, the love and compassion, the truth, to arrive at the Brahmaloka or the Sivaloka or the final liberations, you must surrender and you must dedicate on the spiritual path, either the Guru or the God, whatever possibility is there. That is very, very important. So don't say that, don't blame yourself. I was born in Europe. It is not my culture. Don't say that we lost this culture. Don't say that, because you are the person you know today, intellectually at least. So you start yourself. One student, one person can bring the light of the whole world. It's called positive attitude, positive efforts, positive sankalpa, positive convictions. Swami Sivanand, our great master, he say that. Don't blame to others. This is not my culture. My country is not believe Guru. But then why you are walking the path of spirituality? You could live like a layman in your country. You could live like lay persons. But why you searching the spiritual path? So intellectually you know there is God. Intellectually no, there is Guru. Intellectually no, I have to surrender. Intellectually no, I have to surrender God and Guru. Then only I can find myself. But why not make efforts to surrender? So ask yourself. So don't blame your culture, don't blame your country. It's not matter for me. It's not very important for me today. As Swami Samarpan speaking, it's not important. I was not born. And who is my father and mother, my culture, everyone is surrender to God and Guru? No, answer is not. So intellectually, if you understand it, make practically, make implement in your life, apply your life. So don't waste your time. As I'm speaking you very clearly and strongly this, don't waste your time. You say, I make all efforts. No, you don't make the proper efforts. Make the proper efforts, positive efforts. So if you want to know yourself, if you want to work out all your difficulty and miseries, so therefore, be strong like a lion and be convictions like a tiger. You have to have convictions like we say that be strong like a tiger, conviction like a lion. That two things. I repeat again. Strong like a tiger, conviction like a lion. So two things you can think about tonight. And strong conviction among all animals, the lion have the strong convictions. Therefore, lion always successful. So lion, the king and queen among all the beings in the forest, they have the strong convictions, strong dedications. And tiger is the more stronger as a physical. So you have to be always strong also. Your namaya kosha, pranamaya kosha, manamaya kosha, vijnanamaya kosha. You have to be very strong to bring the strong convictions. So don't let the false knowledge, you should not misguided by your own mind, your own intellect, your own mana buddhi chitta ahankar. You supposed not misguided by them, by your mind, by your mana buddhi, the intellect, the buddhi, mana buddhi chitta, and ahankar, avidya, ego. You supposed not misguided. So I pray for you, all of you today. So today I did not speak about tantra today. I speak about today is something, the guidelines, how to find the God and how to find yourself and how to going to find the inner love, the happiness, the truth, the love is need the strong convictions, is need the strong sankalpa. So don't forget this. Meditate today after these lectures or before sleep, whenever time, at least for 30 minutes or 20 minutes or 10 minutes. Let the self-analysis called Atma Chintan, whatever I speak today. And once again, always take the self-responsibility. People waste your time. That is not your business. You must not waste your time. That is very important. People not believe God. That is not very important, but you believe. People not believe spiritually, that's not important, but you believe. So therefore, you have the Guru, so you have to dedicate. You have the God. If you believe, you have to surrender. So it's none of your business what people do or not do. It's business to yourself. That is very, very important. Very, very important. Don't say that in future. Okay. And I waste my time like many people who waste your time. So don't use this sentence. And use always your own efforts. And don't say that also, this is not my culture. Don't say that. Because Guru and God is universal science. And Guru is like a teacher. Without teacher, even you never study, even class 1 to until now. Even you study college and universities. You study in the school. A teacher teach you. And when teacher teach you not listening, you fail in the class. Similarly, why today you cannot listen to the masters and gurus if you want to walk on this spiritual path. So let's self-analysis. If your mother not help you, how could grown up? If your father not help you, how to grown up? So these things too, we must remind to ourselves. The mother, the father, the teachers who help all the way to reach the heights in the world of the samsara. Kalahara nidra bhayam maithuna, where you are survived, where the leading life of the bread, butter, chapati, that will survive by your society, your father, your mother, and teachers. So why not today? Why today we should not listen to Guru if we want to walk on the path of spirituality? So if you not find the Guru properly, let surrender to God, which is unknown. It may be difficult to surrender to Guru, but it may be easier for you to surrender to God as well. So check it. Whatever possible for you, but let it be done here and now. So we say that this is your duty, foremost duty, do it now. Swami Sivanand, he say that you are not this body, not this mind, immortal self you are. Inquire who am I, know thyself and be free. Inquire who am I, know thyself and be free. You are not this body, not this mind, immortal self you are. Inquire who am I, know thyself and be free. But this still is the information, but said by only the masters and gurus. This is the informative knowledge, and bring is a self-consciousness for the students, for the disciple, for the sadhakas, for the audience, or the spiritual seekers. And he say that serve, love, give, purify, meditate, realize. Om Om, Om Om, Om Om Om. Serve, love, give, purify, meditate, realize. Om Om, Om Om, Om Om Om. You are not this body, not this mind, immortal self you are. You are not this body, not this mind, immortal self you are. Inquire who am I, know thyself and be free. Om Om, Om 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 Om. Be good, do good, be kind, be compassionate. Om Om, Om 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 Om. Be good, do good, be kind, be compassionate. Om Om, Om 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 Om. You are not this body, not this mind, immortal self you are. You are not this body, not this mind, immortal self you are. Inquire who am I, know thyself and be free. Om Om, Om Om, Om Om Om. This is your duty, foremost duty, do it now. This is your duty, foremost duty, do it now. Om Om, Om 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 Om. So Swami Sivanand, he first started with the serve, seva. So best way when you live in the samsara, the best way to serve, That the only way bring the purification of the chitta, and one can free and surrender the ego. And that is the one of the yardsticks to dedicate, that the yardsticks to the foundation of yoga. Otherwise, is simply waste of your times. So please don't waste your time. Develop this awareness within yourself. Be find and find yourself. This is your dharma and this is your duty. Don't waste your time. So this is the said by Swami Siva, don't waste. Every moment use in your life, moment to moment. Remind yourself and to know yourself. So this is very important lesson of today. It may be the sound seems difficult, but nothing impossible. We say that not impossible, everything possible. So be positive. Make possible everything in your life. If walk, otherwise, you can. If you decide to choose yourself to suffering, it's fine. If you decide yourself to liberation, it's fine. It's all up to you. You decide. We say, Swami Sivan says, the liberation and the destiny in your hand is not hand of others. The destiny and liberation within your hand. It is up to you. It is with you. And you have to decide. Nobody can decide for you. If you want to suffering, it's fine. So don't blame to no one. Whatever suffering, whatever miseries you have today, is no one responsible for you. Neither Guru, not the God, not your society, not your father and mother, no one. You are the responsible. So therefore, be strong like a tiger and have a strong conviction like lion. Let walk the path of spirituality. Let surrender to the God and Gurus and find your inner love, happiness, the truth, and enter the kingdom of the Lord Shiva. Enter the kingdom of Parasakti, the Brahmaloka, the Atmaloka. So thanks to all of you today. Lot of love, lot of prayers to all of you, and thanks to everyone to sharing their perspectives and feedback in this platform. Everything is recorded. I'm also sending into this record to all of you tomorrow. Once Atman also did the karma. So you can again listen this lecture, whatever today you speak, your own words to observe, and whatever I giving here the instructions. So thanks to all of you. May God bless you all. Om Sankaram Sankaracharyam Kesavam Vadarayanam Sutrabhasakritam Bande Bhagavanto Punaha Punaha Bhagavanto Punaha Punaha Iswara Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vemavad Vyapta Dehaya Tidachina Murtaye Namaha Tidachina Murtaye Namaha. Loka, let everybody chant with me. Lokaha samasta sukhina bhavantu 3 times wherever you are. Let all beings be happy, be liberated, be liberated. Lokaha samasta sukhino bhavantu. Lokaha samasta sukhino bhavantu. Lokaha samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings be liberated, be liberated, be liberated. May all beings live in the peace, harmony, happiness. May all beings coming out of the miseries and sufferings. May all beings experience absolute truth, absolute consciousness. May all beings enter into kingdom of Sivaloka, experience of immortality, and experience of Brahmaloka, immortality. May all beings have the knowledge of Atma-jnana. May all beings surrender to Guru and the God in order to attain the Brahmin consciousness, the consciousness of Shiva, and the consciousness of the Parashakti. May all beings be free, be free, be free. Om Gom Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Om Namah Shivaya.